What's going on? It's Marbleguy and welcome back to a new GD video. It's been a very long time, but here we go, and it is an interesting one. We have made a training level for Toph, who is an up-and-coming new player, excited player, been reacting to stuff, wants to get better. That's exciting, so it makes me excited. So here we go. This series is basically, I'm interested and fascinated by the idea, can you actually improve at this game faster than just playing through demons and levels? I think you can. I know they have the GDDL and other helpful tools like that, and I think they help, but I'm wondering if you just hard grind skills and you have levels built around in a correct progression grinding skills, can you actually be even faster by a long shot in getting good? I think definitely, and my hypothesis is in 50 training levels or less, we could get a new player like Toph to a high enough skill to beat something like Bloodbath or around that difficulty, which may sound like a tall order, but I really think it's possible. I'm going to pull from my experience playing GD over all these years to streamline practice to hit all the hard skills and common gameplay tropes that appear often in certain levels, and especially extreme demons. My hardest is Hyperparacosm, and I've also beaten a lot of levels over time, so I feel like I'm qualified at least to some degree to do this. I think at this point I can handle a low-level list demon with not too much difficulty, to be honest. So if you enjoy this first level, I'll make more. I have a plan in my head about what a progression would look like, but of course that could be adapted based on what you want. So if you're like, I just want to get good at straight fly right now, I was like, okay, then that will be first up or something like that. A few things about these levels, if we go forward with the journey, they're meant to be challenging, sometimes long, sometimes repetitive to hone skills, sometimes tricky. They're meant to be difficult in a way where you're going to use start positions and practice mode to grind certain parts and get consistent. It's just all the fluff is going to be gone. So instead of being like, I got to grind this part, and then I have to go beat this 3-minute medium demon to get through it, it's like, no, it's just going to focus on the parts that actually build skill instead of having to beat entire levels that have parts in them that build skill. They're not going to be decorated because I think that's distracting and also would massively delay release time. And I'm not really good in the editor, so unless I had some help, and even then it'd be lightly decorated, I think, for the sake of time and purpose. Yeah, that they're not going to get rated. They would usually focus on hard skills and common skills and like one or two at a time, like straight fly levels and wave levels and wave timing levels and maybe wave in the portals levels and cube timing levels and then ball level, right? Stuff like that. So all that being said, the first one is up. It's been playing behind my camera for in the background the whole time. The idea is in the description. It's a good starter in my opinion. It's just training cube only, single spike jumps only actually, and it actually gave me a chance to do a lot of other things like bring a lot of gameplay reoccurring patterns and stuff like that, from like jumping on edges of blocks and speed changes and things like that. So you'll see that across. As far as what this level trains, just a list of random things, because every gameplay part was made with a specific purpose. Like every one, it didn't just make filler, but it trains things like speed changes, timing jumps, dual cube and mini cube, timing a jump so a later jump will also work, choke points, so a hard timing later in the level, and sometimes there's a break before the jump, so you really have to mentally be ready, jumping on the edge of blocks, stuff like that. So I hope you enjoy. I'll make more if you pass this one and you want more. If not, at least enjoy this one, and I'm excited to see you play it on stream, dude.